here with Becca from the SPCA, and she's brought in another bundle of kittens to show off. They are a litter, excluding one kitten who wasn't feeling too well.
Yeah, she was a little under the weather, so we left her back at the shelter.
Probably a better idea.
Yeah.
So tell me just a little bit about this litter of kittens.
Yeah, so they came in just as I believe a stray litter kind of thing. They were kind of left on a farm. So the lady kind of held on to them for a little bit for us, and then she brought them in.
And so they aren't currently ready just yet.
Yeah.
How long roughly until they're available for adoption?
Yeah, so we're just getting their weights up. So even like this little guy here, he's on the skinny side. He's pretty big, but he just needs to put a couple more pounds on. But yeah, these guys all should be pretty much ready to go. So it's just a matter of fitting them in at the vet clinics and getting them ready for adoption.
And with the one kitten who isn't here today, what sort of things should people know about her? As you said, she wasn't feeling too great. Yeah,
I think, some of it might just have to do with her being a bit of the runt of the litter. So she's a little bit smaller, like even from this guy here. But it's just, we have kind of during this time of year when it starts to get cold and everything, upper respiratory starts kind of going through the shelter. So hopefully when she's out of the shelter, it's not going to be much of an issue kind of thing. It's just that initial, it's going around to everybody, so they're going to catch it.
And you did mention earlier that you have a litter of puppies as well. What can you say about them? Yeah, so we have the 4 that are up for viewing right now, and a lot of them have holds on them already from people coming in to see them. From what we have heard, their mother was a German Shepherd cross kind of thing. But yeah, just those 4 adorable little cuties. They're up for viewing up on the main floor, so anyone can come in and meet them. And if they wish to add their name to the list as well too, they can. They just had some runny stools, so we were waiting for it to all get some more solid forms, so we can get them in and get them spay-neutered. And how are you doing number-wise so far?
We're getting up there in numbers again, especially on dogs. We did have another litter come in yesterday that isn't currently up for viewing yet, but there's about 5 of them, and then there's 2 more that are about 4 or 5 months old. So there's those 2, and then a couple more adults. So we are a little bit full on dogs, but dogs and puppies especially, they typically go pretty quick. And then cats, we're kind of still, it's just a steady climb.
And speaking of climb, and so you have the glitter night tonight at the mall.
Yes.
Tell me just a little bit about what people should expect.
Yeah, so just from what we've heard, it's good deals and things like that. It's an exclusive shopping trip to anybody that's bought in the tickets. And yeah, so it's a nice fun night, I think, for just to try and get some of that Christmas shopping done and hopefully find some good deals while you're at it.
And any other news relating to the SPCA? You mentioned something about volunteering.
Yeah, we have our volunteer orientation coming up this Thursday, so that's from 6 to 7 as well. We have a few more slots left, and so if you want to fill out an application for that and start volunteering, that will be our last one of this year, and then because December is quite busy for us. But yeah, so if you want to get in and have some and volunteer with us, that Thursday is the night to come.
And for those who do decide to fill out applications stuff, what will they be expected to be doing when they volunteer with the SPCA?
A lot of cuddling kind of thing, taking the dogs out for a walk. And if like we are starting to look at maybe volunteers if they want to come in and start helping with cleaning and things like that in case anybody is going on vacation or calls in sick, anything like that, we're starting to look at that as well. So if that's something that you're interested in too, we can make that work out as well.
And any future events coming up in relation to sale, like putting them on sale, like your clear out event or anything like that?
As of right now, we haven't planned anything, but I mean, always towards Christmas time is a different story. So we'll see within the next few weeks and what our numbers are looking like. So yeah, we haven't thought of it yet, but probably closer to Christmas time.
And when is your most busiest time, especially in the winter, for getting in those strays or lost pets?
It tends to be right when it starts getting cold, like that's when, everybody seems to notice them a little bit more because they're trying to find, warmer shelter. So they are coming up to see everybody at their houses and things like that. So that's when we tend to see a spike in our cat numbers, especially too. Dog numbers, I mean, just for the most part, again, if we get a dog in, the owner comes and gets them pretty quick. Cats isn't like that, unfortunately, but hopefully in the future. But yeah, so it tends to be right when it gets like really cold. So it hasn't been too bad lately, and I think that's why we haven't seen the spike. But I anticipate once it starts getting closer to the 20s that we'll see a bit of a jump.
All right, well, thank you so much for coming in and bringing in these adorable little kittens that will be on up for adoption very, very shortly.
Yes.
So thank you.
Thank you.